My name is Mike. I've been putting on Tefilin really on and off for, since I was 13, bar mitzvah. That's when you start putting on Tefillin. Usually only men put on Tefillin. So we put on Tefillin to remember our bondage in Egypt. And there are two sets in Tefillin. There's the piece that you put on your arm and then the piece that you put on your head. And each one of these pieces has scriptures of the Torah inside, which talk about the Exodus from Egypt. So you start out by putting on the one for the arm halfway, and then you put on the one for the head, and then you finish with the continuation of the one for the arm. So I'm gonna demonstrate on how it looks, and you're not really supposed to talk in between putting on the arm and the head. So. Okay.
So can you just explain just like the 7 and just the numbers and what like?
I mean, I'm not really familiar with.
I mean, not why, just like how many times you're wrapping it around that sort of thing.
Okay. So pretty much you're supposed to spell out God's name on your arm. And if you're a righty, you put it on your left arm. You put it pretty much on your weaker arm. I'm not exactly sure why, but you spell out God's name. So we wrap it 3 times on the upper arm, 7 times on the forearm, and then there's a variation depending on your custom on how you do it on your hand.
What's your custom?
So I'm Sephardic, so we wrap it a little differently than Ashkenaz Jews.
How do you do it?
I'll show you right now.
Good. Could you just say it out loud also what you're going to do so I can know before you?
I'm not really sure how.
Okay, well if you can like gesture on your hands and before and as like if it helps you narrate.
I mean, I'm going to put it on right now. So.
Okay, and then I just.
And say a blessing when you put it on. So like I said, I'm not really supposed to talk after I say the blessing.
Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishon tzavtzmanu b'nei tefillin. וסלח לי לעולם, וסלח לי בצדק משפט וחסד ברחמים, וסלח לי באמונה וידעת את אדוני. So at this point I could talk. So what you're really supposed to be keeping in mind when you put on tefillin is the exodus of Egypt and slavery and also just keeping in mind the tradition of tefillin. People have been putting on tefillin for thousands of years, and we've actually found old sets of tefillin which are found in like some museums or whatnot. And then once you have your tefillin on, you say your prayer, and then you take it off in the reverse order.
Okay.